this is Meenu and welcome to the Introduction to useMango series video 3. In this session, I'll be taking you through the user interface of the useMango application. useMango UI layout offers a very clean and aesthetic look, and this means we have an easy to use application consisting of a test designer, supported by a test framework with features that are both easy to build and maintain when running tests. I'll give you a quick overview of the UI to help you get started with useMango. After you launch useMango, enter your credentials to log in. Enter. When you log in, you'll be greeted by the Projects tab. Here, all the projects you have been assigned to will be displayed. Click on a project to open it. This is the Data tab. This displays all the project level variables which are available to any tests that are created within the given project. useMango tests can use project variables whenever there is a need to operate with data that remains the same in different tests within the current project. Don't worry, I'll be taking you through how project variables work in more detail in a later video. This is the Components tab. useMango components can be thought of as a reusable building blocks from which each business process tests are easily built. There are currently 4 types of components available in useMango: standard, scan, scripted, and composite. useMango provides a large number of standard components that provide core capabilities for starting and closing applications, interacting with standard user interface controls, utility functions such as modifying test data values, capturing screenshots, etc. Standard components are often sufficient for building a test at a detailed level and require the user to provide the relevant data for the action. Scan components. These are used to interact with particular form or application and page in an application. This is available for Oracle Forms and SAP GUI. Scanning a page will automatically generate a new scanned component, and it contains the necessary information to interact with that page. This includes programmatic identifiers for each control on the page, which actions are possible for each control, the locations of each control in a screenshot of the page. Scripted components can be created by users to perform actions that are not possible using standard or scanned components. Because they are scripted, these components have open-ended capabilities and provide the means to address test automation challenges that can't be easily solved by other types of components. Once a scripted component has been created, it is reusable in many tests, just like other components. Composite components are user-created components that are composed from a sequence of components and data. Composite components can be used to create a multi-step process as a single reusable component, which can speed up the creation of tests that contain repeated sequence of steps, making them easier to treat. Let's move to the next tab, Test tab. The Test tab displays the tests that have been created in the current project and provide functions for viewing and managing them. There are features available in the tab to sort the tests by date and name. useMango tests can be assigned to a user in the given project, can be assigned a status, and tags as well. This means all the tests in the project can be filtered using the assignee name, status, and tags. There are options available to duplicate, delete, as well as modify tests. The next tab in the list is the Test Designer. You can click on the Create New Test to get started. For now, let's open an existing test to demonstrate the features of Designer. Select a test and click on the Modify button, or simply double-click to open the test in the Test Designer. So this is the Test Designer, and it has 4 panels. Across the top is the name of the test, description, status available for the test, and the assignee name. And it also comes with a close button at the top right. Centrally on the panel contains an ordered list of tests that make up the test. Steps are numbered and named. Other information and controls for the steps are displayed within the step list item depending on the status. Test steps can be executed directly from the test designer using the controls provided in the panel. The top right panel contains a list of test data variables showing their names and values. Adding, removing, editing, The data variables in the test can be carried out in this pane. The bottom hand panel contains a list of parameters available for any composite components that have been added to the test. Let's talk about executing test steps. useMango, this test designer can execute test step by step as they are being built. Steps can be run syncly or in sequence, and the data read from or written to the application under test at each stage is visible as it happens. By observing the application under test as each step is run, effects can be seen directly. Any errors in sequence identification or the data provided can be identified. The test can be run start to finish in the test tab also. Simply click on it and select the test and then click on run test. And an HTML test execution report will be available to you. So this marks the end of this video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments or email us at info@infuse.it using the reference useMango UI, and we will get back to you as quickly as possible. Keep your eyes peeled for my next video where I'll be talking about how to create your first useMango test. Thank you.